Good morning, woodchucks. It is a nice day, sort of. I'm over here looking at Scarlet. Scarlet is the one that lives with Oliver, I suppose. We can't really say she's his wife because I'm pretty sure in the future we would be able to marry her if we had if we wanted to. But anyways, this is a bush trimming job I came over here to do this morning. This was one of the ones I said before the update that said don't come over here and do this because there's a bush you cannot trim. Well, of course, we had an update last week, so I said I'll come over here. Luckily, I saved the game before I took the quest. The first thing I did was I went around, tried to trim all the bushes that I could, which I did, and it said I had one left. Couldn't find it. Could not find it. So just be careful of this bush trimming quest over here for Oliver and Scarlet. You might want to save the game before you take the quest, go around. Yeah, it said I had one bush left, could not find it. I tried, I couldn't find it anyways. But anyways, on the other side of a note here, last episode we left with just shy of 30,000, and I was going to sell all the dry planks, which I did. But that's not all. It's been 10 more days beyond that, and I sold another set of planks as well. Just trying to move some things along here because right now, can I see how much cash I got? Do I have to get into? How about if I hop in a vehicle? Can I do it that way? There we go. That helps out. So yeah, we're up to almost 55,000 euros, 53,000 social points. That's where we stand. Now let me get out of that. Now I can get out of the vehicle. The wood that I have in here is already halfway through. The quest I'm getting, I'm basically down. I don't get 4 quests a day anymore. I basically get 3. And the only ones I'm really getting are transportation and find the sheep. The couple fix the building quest I cannot do because I know those are broken. And now there's 2 bush trimming jobs I always get now. Well, besides Oliver. But the other bush trimming quest is the one that is over here. There's 2 bushes I cannot cut. I cut all the bushes that it says to. It says you got 2 left. I see the bushes. I tried everything, could not cut them. The repair jobs, there's one over here at the store here. And that might be the only one actually. Those are the ones I know about. I actually do have a transportation job there, so I'll probably do that afterwards. Missing sheep, and of course bush trimming job I cannot do. So you're asking, what are we doing today? What are we doing today? Well, we're not repairing the barn. Well, yes and no. We're probably gonna put the roof on anyways. But I was really waiting for the greenhouses. The greenhouse is kind of bare. I just picked them up this morning. Actually, I want to get out of here because we need to go to the stove to do some cooking. I was waiting to get some vegetables so we can cook some meals. Just to see how much the meals sell for, and also what my plans are for. So if we come on over here to the stove, yeah, herbal potions, cookbook. So the one thing I was looking at are the apples. So the apples in the recipes, the only one I could use it for is this one right here, honey apple pie. I do not want to use the honey. We're saving the jars of honey for the herbal potions. I do have a good amount of jars of honey. We're up to 33, which is great. So apples, that's the only one I could use it in. So basically all the apples here, we're just going to go ahead and make apple jam with it. So I don't know how many apples I got. Apparently that's how many we got, 458. Let's go ahead and make 458 apple jams or whatever they are. I might save some of those to eat, but that's pretty much what I'm going to do with my apples from now on. Now, the other reason why I want to come in here before I do the greenhouse is I want to see what recipes. I've been going around, when I think of it, stopping at the stores, buying milk. If you can right now, buy your milk and buy your eggs. They're really cheap. But like someone did say, and I kind of agree with them, the eggs, as you can see, I got none. Every time I go to a store, it's either milk or milk or milk. I'm trying to see which one. I got 111 of those. I only got 34 zucchini. I'm just trying to see, because I got tons of mushrooms. I got tons of pumpkins and milk. So I'm just trying to see what I'm kind of low on. Chili, I just planted chili. There's chili in the greenhouse. The paprika was ready early. I want to say early, like a couple days before the melons and cucumbers. Yes. So I just planted chili. It seems like chili is a lot everywhere, and so is the paprika and zucchini. I could probably use a little bit more zucchini. So let's go see what I got for seeds at this point, because I really don't know. I just, find the sheep, And I really don't see what kind of seeds I actually get for my reward. I'm like, whatever. It is what it is. So I do have 10 chili planters down. I got 16 seeds left, but let's go in here. Let's go ahead and plant some zucchini. And make sure in here, when you hit your E button, just make sure that's the only thing you're selecting on. What was the paprika? I got some more of those, but let's go ahead and put down a whole bunch of those. Maybe. Well, that ends up perfectly. I think I'm out of paprika right now. Yes, I am. I mean, you can see I do have tons of seeds. Tomatoes, pumpkins, that's great. I got tons of pumpkins. I'd like to get some more cucumbers, obviously. I'm pretty sure when the agricultural store gets going here, we'll be fine. Be able to buy them in there. As for the water on the greenhouse, when you hit the E, right now you can see the button is in. It doesn't automatically pop back out. At least for me it doesn't. So sometimes you got to come in and hit it twice. Be careful when you leave the door on the greenhouse. See where it says open door and remove seedlings. You want to just make sure it just says open door. There we go. And the same thing when you're out here, just make sure it says open and close. There. Now we're all set. I've already gone around, checked all the beehives, got all the honey, did most of my things this morning. But basically this morning, yeah, we're going to go cook some food and probably put the roofs on the house here and also the barn. I was getting ready to go upstairs. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Let's go in here. So, yes, lowlander style mushrooms. So I got tons of mushrooms. We can see 105, 200 pumpkins, and 36 milk. So let's go ahead and make 36 of these because we can. Alright, so that is in our back pocket apparently. Like I said, I got tons of mushrooms still, right? 69 mushrooms, 34. Alright, let's go ahead and make a whole bunch of these right here. So now we're about to see how much we can get for, I think this would be considered tier 2 cooking at this point. And the unique recipes will be tier 3. I'm basically done cooking recipes. I cannot cook anything else. Like I said, the honey recipe book, right now, do not care about that. I'm going to leave that alone. If I go to basic recipes, yes, I got tomatoes, pumpkins, sweet melon, and of course I can make fish. I don't want to, I'm just going to leave those alone because this is tier 1 cooking. You're not getting much for those as you would if you were to do something in tier 2. Now let's go to herbal potions. I have made a couple of these already a few days ago. But right now I can make 3 shampoos. Let's go ahead and make some 3 shampoos. Finding sheep is the best way to go around and get your herbs, if you will. But after a while, oops, I wanted to see how I can make that. There's 1 skin lotion. I think I'll probably make 2 more, maybe. No, I can make 1 more. Yeah, I mean, I mean, as we know with sheep, it's a little bit of, you don't get no money really. You get a decent amount of social points. You get seeds, and of course, when you're there, you can pick up your herbs. But it can be kind of tasking. If you don't like running around trying to find a sheep, someone did mention it on the Topless Discord, and I thought it was a pretty good idea. They bought the drone, and what they do is with the drone is they fly the drone around looking for the sheep. I don't know when you're up in the drone, can you hit the right mouse button and see roughly where they're at? I don't know. I think the drone is like 6. Wait, well, we're going to be up at the store to find out here. I can find out here in just a second how much this drone is. This is the store that has the drone. Well, it's one of the stores that have a drone. I usually don't find no milk up here or eggs. Do I? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. No, man, this guy's voice.
Hello there. Welcome to my store.
Yeah.
So, what do you...
Alright, so what does he have for food? Yeah, he never has eggs or milk. He does have a lot of drones, and right now they're going for like 1,400. There's the shampoo and lotion that we've sold already, so we're going to go to other. And we're going to sell all 3 of those. So there's a nice little $600. I got 5 shampoo. That's $1,000. That's nice. All right, so food, if we come into food. So here's our tier 3 cooking. So I got 34 dishes of casserole. They're only $36 a piece, so not a huge amount. But if I sell all 34, I am getting $1,224. And the same thing can be said for the Lowlander style mushroom, $33.60 a piece. I do have 36 of them, so I'm going to get another $1,200. Not too bad for just doing greenhouse stuff. And these are all the vegetables and fish I have left. Do have plenty of eat. The apple jam, as you can see, is only $6.40 a piece. I'm going to keep these, and this will probably be my meals for a while. Once I run out of the dried meat and probably the magic beans. Actually, should I just sell those and just eat these? All right, yeah, we're going to sell them. There's $280. We'll sell those. And $336. We'll sell those. And I'm fine with that because, like I said, I got so many of these, I can just snack on these forever and a day. And the apple trees are pretty close to being ready once again. So now it's just a matter of waiting a couple weeks for our greenhouses. In the meantime, what I do is when I'm driving around doing quests, when I go past the store, I kind of stop in and say hello and buy some milk and some eggs. At most, I see like eight jars of milk and eggs. I did see eggs when I was going around looking for the cookbooks, but now I kind of forgot where they were. I'm not really driving around the stores looking for the eggs and milk. It's just like I said, when I'm driving by and it's like, you know what? Hello, how you doing? You got any milk or eggs? And they say yes. I said, well, I'll take some of those. So we're hopping into our platform truck because we're going to head to the building materials store, which we haven't been to in a little while. Actually, I could have went out that way, but okay, I'm turning around going out this way. So we're going up there to buy ceramic tile. That's what we're going to put on top of the house, is ceramic tile. I do have metal roofing there. That's going to be going up on the barn. Just make sure no traffic is coming. And that way, once I get those two done, all the roofs on everything that we own are fixed. So I can actually bring those back up and sell them for what little left I may have. Yeah, it's kind of hard to be driving around and looking for, well, the animals on the side of the road. After a while, you get to know where some of them are. But most of the time, going off-road and looking for them, that's fine. But the herbs, yeah, can definitely pay off when you can find a lot of them. I do have a good amount of herbs sitting there, but is this finding the more rarer herbs? Am I actually all the way up on... Is it one with nature? Yeah, so I don't know what the unique herbs... My guess is unique herbs are going to be for the unique recipes, which are not out yet. Some of you have already said, yeah, you're in chapter 3, and yeah, you don't have no unique recipes yet, because I don't think the unique herbs are in the game just yet. Alright, so we're going to go in the store here. Is this the ceramic roof for 500 euros? Well, it's not too bad. I mean, we just got a good amount of cash from selling all the food. Now, the good thing is, for the most part, I think, how about if you grab the ceramic tile before you go anywhere, Peanut? That'd be probably a smart thing to do, right? I think I could do what I did in Farmer's Dynasty. Now that I understand it, I probably could pick them up, left them here, went on down, repaired the roof, and came back up and sell it. But I need to bring back up the metal roofing once I'm done with those as well. But I want to put a new roof on the house just because I do not like the look of that roofing on the barn, or the roof that you get when you repair the buildings. It's kind of weird. I don't know if you can buy a new roof that looks just like that, but just looks better. I'm not sure. So yeah, in 4 more days, I'll have another set of pallets. I still have 99 wet plank crates waiting to be made, so I'm not shy on those at all. Alright, so I learned my lesson with the roofing before. Make sure you grab this and bring it over here and drop it, and then move the car, because I'll be jumping in the vehicle every time I press the E button. And before I get up there, let's go ahead and get the scaffolding out. Does that get me up high enough? I think so. And I'm going to use a nail gun to put in ceramic roofing. That does not sound like the best thing to be doing, but that's what we're doing. Alright. So I mean, it is the same kind of color, but it's a different style, so I can deal with that. It's kind of interesting. I'm hearing a nail gun, but it looks, I don't know what I'm actually doing with my hands. It's okay though. It's working. It's all working just fine. Alright. Hopefully the peak here is not a problem. Perfect. I don't know what else I expected when I said perfect. I mean, is the roof going to go on bad? Of course not. Now, I may change this up in the future, but I just didn't want to put metal roofing on everything. I wanted to try something different. So in case some of you are not quite familiar with like Farmer's Dynasty, saw all the different kind of roofs that they had on that one, I wanted to change it up. Plus, a metal roof on a house, when it rains, you know, it could make kind of like a tinny sound. But it's one of those things, after you hear it for a while, you get kind of used to it. It's not a big deal. Alright, so there's the ceramic roof. I don't know if we'll ever get solar panels in this game, but yeah, we'll be putting solar panels on our roof at some point, if it does come, and we can make some money with that. So we're pretty much done with those panels. So I can bring those on back. Let's come over here to the barn. There we go. And now I need to run over and grab the metal roofing. So I only used half of that. We'll bring that back up, sell it back. I probably only get like maybe $100 for it. But like I said, I really don't plan on using it anytime, anywhere. Unless they come up with the repair jobs that where, I almost call them customers, want different kind of roofs on their buildings. I just noticed I only had 22 panels here, so this is not going to be enough to cover up the barn. I think that, yeah, upper left-hand corner, it tells me as well. 22 pieces left. Yeah, it's not going to be enough to cover up the barn. But we'll get enough of it done, and then I guess I'll have to make a trip up there and grab another panel. I mean, it's got to be done at some point, right? Let's try to get certain sections of the roof done. This is kind of interesting. What the heck is this doing here? I'm not really sure I know what that's doing. And I'm going to run out of pieces. Oh, okay, I see what it... I think I know what it's doing. It's kind of weird, but... Alright, that's... It works. That's fine. That's fine. It's all good. Alright, and then I'm going to waste 2 pieces here, but there's nothing I can do about it. Alright, so back up to the store. I'll load up these ceramic pieces that we just bought, because I don't need them. We'll drop them out on the platform, get some money back. And unfortunately I have to spend 600 euros on getting some more metal roofing. So it looks like I'll be living on applesauce for a while, or apple jam. Well, when Farmer's Dynasty first came out, I lived on eggs for a couple years. So I need to visit other stores. The one way on the west coast, there's a coast? Yeah, on the west side, they definitely sell milk. The one way up north sells milk as well. And every time I go to the stores, it's milk, milk, milk. So I don't think the store changes what they sell. The number that they have every day does change. Like one day they'll have like 5 jugs, another day they'll have like 4 jugs. I will show you on the map which stores I'm talking about that I know that sell milk because I've been there. That's where I got most of my milk, because every time I was doing transportation jobs, I was like, well, while I'm here. Alright, and drop that over there. Let me go ahead and sell these first. So how much do I get for half a crate? Well, I said about roughly $100, so... Oh, I hit pick up. I need to hit that button, sell. There we go. So yeah, on the map, this store right here, I get milk from. This store right here, I get milk from. And this store right here, I get milk from. The one place I want to check is where we got the fish book, right on top of the hill that doesn't have an icon up there. We're going to take a trip up there and see if they got some eggs. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave these here. I said leave these here. We'll grab those. I'm going to leave my truck there as well. Jump on down to Christine. I think that's the name of the pickup truck, Christine. There we go. And now if I go into my tab and go to tools and then click on that, there we go. Now they're in my hand. So probably when the next dry planks are done, I'm just going to say next episode, because it may not be these dry planks I'm drying. I may do the same thing where I'll sell those planks and wait till the next planks are ready, just to get us some of the cash. Yeah, like I said, we're looking at $50,000 in our bank account. The sad part is that only means we're only 20% of the way of having the cash that we need to pay off Uncle Charlie. Yeah, 20% of the way there. But the good news is for the mill is, like I said before, we already have the biggest tractor. We have the biggest trailer. We have a decent logging trailer now. So a lot of the expenses that we kind of had that we need to buy, we've already got. So we're all set there. Everything is now pretty much upgraded except for the barn. We just need the wood. But there we go. The roof is done, I do believe, right? Just want to double check just to make sure. I'm glad all that ugly, shingly roof is off the barn. But it will be nice when I get the barn all set up with the new wood, and it'll be really nice once we can do some painting or what have you. Alright, so we got that down, and now what I can do is we'll jump up to here. Jump out of the platform truck. Yeah, so I spent $600, and I'm going to get $162 back. It is what it is. Can you get into the vehicle? There you go. So part of me thought about just feeling better about myself and paying off $50,000 off to Uncle Charlie, just so when I go in there I can see that the loan payment is below $200,000. But I'm going to hang on to that because we don't know when the next update's going to come. We don't know what's going to be in the update, so I want to have the cash. I may not, when updates come out, so like if a new vehicle becomes available, I may purchase a vehicle, but it won't be something that we'll keep on the mill. I'll have a save. I'll save the game before I buy it, and we'll test it. Because right now, I really don't need anything. The one thing I really look forward to at some point is replanting trees. I mean, I got plenty of land to keep on buying. That's not a problem. I mean, we've only got 8 forests around here. I mean, if we look at the map, I do have plenty of forest right over here to cut, but the only problem is we only got one drop point that works right now, so I'm trying to stay away. I'm trying to stay near the drop-off point. These wouldn't be too bad. I would have to drive over and around the bridge, so but I still got plenty of trees up here. What do I got? I got 17 trees there, 22 trees there, plenty of trees. We still got, like I said, nearly 100 crates waiting to be made at the mill. And that's what we're doing next. Yeah, so the roofs are on the building, so shouldn't have to worry about any leaks. I do like the looks of the ceramic on the house now. That looks a little bit better. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. We need to go up the hill. I don't want to forget, so maybe we won't cut down any trees. Maybe we'll just finish up the episode here pretty soon. See if we can find some eggs up here. So, yeah, I don't remember what our name is up here. Yep, the magic tree is still there. That thing grows back every time. Just mushrooms in here. Yeah, definitely go around picking up mushrooms. Can help you out a lot in cooking. How many mushrooms have I got left? Still got 35 mushrooms left. But the greenhouse that we get at the mill, is it smaller than the one in Farmer's Dynasty? I'm trying to think now. I think it's just a little bit smaller than the one in Farmer's Dynasty. But the greenhouse food does pay off. I think we got nearly $1,000 for the food that we sold. Yep, market is over here. I wonder if this is going to be like in Farmer's Dynasty in September when they have the fall festival. This looks like a place that could house like a festival where other merchants can come in. That'd be rather interesting. What is your name? Natalie.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Can I help you?
That depends. Nope, that's the egg book. If I go to food, oh, she's got eggs. 7 of them. Not only does she have eggs, she does have milk as well. We'll buy all those. Like I said, right now, buy the eggs and milk. They're awfully cheap because they did that because we cannot make our own eggs and milk yet because the animals aren't in the game. Also, if you like, I guess you could go around and buy honey if you wanted to. So if you run short on honey, right now she's selling it for 24 euros a piece. So if you're trying to make shampoo or any of the potions or anything like that, buying the honey is kind of worth it. As we know, is it still going for $80? Yeah. So this elixir, the fox potion, is going for $80, and we know the shampoo and lotion goes for $200. So if you run short on honey, it may be worth it for you to go out and buy the honey if you don't have enough and do it that way, or just hang on to what you got and just hopefully your beehives produce. Yeah, our beehives will do a lot better once the flowers come into the game. We can plant flowers around our beehives. I think, I'm trying to remember in Farmer's Dynasty, I think it's like 10% chance that your beehives will produce honey without flowers. And I think with flowers, I think it goes up to like 40 or 50%, something like that. If anyone can remember the numbers, correct me below in the comments because that's what I think it goes for. All right, so now that we do have some more eggs and more eggs. Now we have eggs and more milk. Let's just run back in here and see if we can make anything. I'm sure we can. I mean, I bought chickens a long time ago, and there's that red egg casserole. That's what we're eating now on Farmer's Dynasty. We're eating tons of that. Of course, I can make a whole bunch of these. Well, I say a whole bunch. 6 of them. So definitely keep your greenhouses going. Or your greenhouse going. I do have a lot of melons. Can I do anything with melons? Yes, I can. Alright. I do have tons of tomatoes. Well, let's just go ahead and we'll make those, I guess. And that's probably going to be it. And yes, we're done. So if I go in here, I got 13 dishes. I suppose I should just go up and sell them while they're hot. Maybe I'll get more for them. Yeah, so next episode, let's see, I'm sitting at just below 60 grand. So I'll sell those planks. So we'll just say that gets me to short of 70 grand. So I'll probably have like $70,000 in the bank account, hopefully, when next episode starts. I think I've done all the repair jobs that I'm capable of doing. I think I've done all the bush trimming jobs I'm capable of doing. It's just pretty much find sheep and transportation, which is fine. If you get 4, I'm going to get on the other side of the road because he's going to hit me. I knew it. Oh, I can push the vehicle around. Interesting. Captain America. Yeah, so what was I saying? If you get 4 transportation jobs a day, I wouldn't mind doing that, but it gets kind of tedious to do those every day. But
Hello
I mean,
there.
if you average $350 per transportation job, you get 4 of them. That's over $1,000 a day you can get just by doing transportation jobs. All right, so we're going to go ahead and sell you. So these dishes are cheaper. You can see $17.60. for these. For a total of, I can't, that blends in pretty good down. I think it says 123. And we'll sell all those for 201. And there we go. How much? So I sell them for 200 and I have to buy them back for 300. I don't think so. The one thing I'm not seeing like roses and candy dishes and stuff like that from Farmer's Dynasty. Those are gifts we used to give to the women, which I still haven't given out any gifts from Farmer's Dynasty. Never been able to. That's beside the point. I'm not seeing those. My guess is these would be like the kind of gifts you can give out to the ladies once that becomes available. I got tons of strawberries here. I need to figure out what I can do with those other than eat them. I don't know if I can make something with them or not. But I still got 28 jars of honey, so my beehives are doing well enough. I just need to find more herbs to get the shampoo and lotion. Those are the key ones. I could make elixirs or / potions, but those are only worth, I don't want to say only worth 80. I'd rather make the shampoo and lotions. Yeah, shampoo and lotion. Plenty of mushrooms up here like always, because I don't even bother with those. Yeah, the apples should be ready in a couple more days. But the roof is done on the barn and on the house. And we did some cooking today. And now we know, I think every day if I just run up the hill, that'll be my exercise. Go up and see, I forgot her name again. Natalie? I'm going to say it's Natalie. If I go up there, she's got eggs and milk. Hopefully every day she'll have them. The greenhouse is good to go. That's all planted. So in about 20 days or so-ish, I have more vegetables to go. And by then, if I keep seeing Natalie every day and buy 6, we'll just say 5 eggs and 5 milk every day, in 20 days, that's a lot of milk and a lot of eggs. So I should be able to make a lot of dishes, which should allow me to, well, sell a lot of dishes and make a lot of cash. So yeah, next episode we'll probably be grabbing some of the dry planks. We'll fix up the barn, and that way everything is repaired up here. Some with dry planks, some with wet planks. But as we do know, like this building here, when I had dry planks, I cannot replace the wet planks with dry planks. So yeah, I don't know if that's going to be an issue or not, because if you wonder, well, what's the big deal? Well, they're kind of saying that the wet planks you can't paint, but the dry ones you can. So like our garage, the greenhouse, the repair building, the greenhouse, the garage, the sawmill, and the, I almost called it the smoker, the drying building. Yeah, can I hang some meat in there and make some beef jerky? Those were built with wet planks, so I may not be able to paint them or whatever. Who knows what they'll do? But yeah, if we come over here, we can kind of see 99 crates waited to be made, and there's one there, so that means I got 100. And of course, these are at 40% humidity, so 4 more days, I'll sell those. So basically, what I'm saying is I'm gonna play about 2 weeks. I don't have many social jobs to do, like I said. It's just pretty much transportation jobs. Finding sheep, yeah, it helps me find herbs and all that, so I try to do when I feel like it. But hopefully by the beginning of the next episode, we should be definitely just around $70,000, and we'll fix the barn, and then of course I'll have planks to sell, which gives us up to $80,000, which sounds like a lot, but like I said, we're only 20% of the way saving up to paying off Uncle Charlie. But yeah, so there we go. Some cooking today and some fixing some of the roofs today, and finding out where to get some eggs and milk pretty much for cooking. And it kind of does show you that cooking can pay off. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you next time right here in Lumberjack's Dynasty. But until then, have a good one.